Good evening, everyone. I'm Riley King, and welcome to this Thursday evening edition of Entertainment News with Riley King. Let's begin. First up, Kevin Hart says hospital experience was the most humbling thing in the world. Let's take a listen to that video from Entertainment Tonight.
It makes you realize, like, you really
very
are,
clinical
you
about his manner.
Yeah, but you really are helpless. Like, it was nothing I could do.
Yeah.
There was nothing I could do about that to stop that.
Kevin Hart is opening up about his September car crash.
Here's the most humbling thing in the world. This is a demonstration of how good God is, man. You know, I'm humbled. I'm blessed.
The 40-year-old comedian got candid on his Sirius XM radio show Straight from the Heart, detailing the process of his recovery, including the moment he got a suppository in the hospital to help him go to the bathroom.
And I'm like, man, like, this is so bad. My wife in the room. This is just a bad feeling all around for me. My stomach felt like they lit dynamite and threw it in my stomach and ran. All I could do was call Nico. Nico on the bed, sleep in the room. I said, babe, it's happening. She said, what? I said, everything.
Kevin explained that he went to the bathroom in a bucket and had to be cleaned off by a male nurse named Jose.
Jose grabbed the gauze, put some spongy soap on the gauze, turned me around, started wiping my ass. He said, it's okay, man. He said, I've been doing this for 40 years. He said, it's better out here than in there, man. Keep it coming, man.
The actor said he's gotten a lot of support along the way, including a little love from Oprah Winfrey.
Oprah sent me flowers that are still alive. It's been 2 months and some change. The flowers ain't budged. That's a different type of money when you can find a flower to stay alive.
Kevin made his first public appearance since the accident at the 2019 People's Choice Awards, where he took home the award for Favorite Comedy Act.
First and foremost, man, thank God, because I definitely don't have to be here. Being that I am, it makes me appreciate life even more. It does choke you up.
The accident left Kevin's spine fractured in 3 places, requiring him to undergo major surgery. Kevin first broke his silence on October 11th, sending well wishes to Jared S. Black, the driver of the car, as well as Jared's fiancée, Rebecca Brocksterman, who was also a passenger in the car. On Thursday, Rebecca shared several pics from the crash and the hospital alongside a lengthy post, which read in part, quote, grateful and blessed. September 1st, 2019 was the scariest day of my life. God was definitely watching over us that night and protecting us. Thank you, Lord, for wrapping your loving arms around us in our time of need.
Okay, and there you go on that video and that report, and we're all happy that Kevin Hart is doing well and getting better each day and day. Little Nash would be down to remix Achy Breaky Heart, but says they'll work on an original. Let's take a look at that video from Entertainment Tonight.
Look at that trophy shining bright. Billy Ray Cyrus, Lil Nas X, come on, show them off. Musical event of the year for Old Town Road. How are you guys celebrating tonight?
Well, just being here, seeing so many people that I'm a fan of, my friends, you know.
Yeah.
It's all a celebration of music.
I just want to, say, these performances have been, amazing. And just, I've been getting goosebumps all night.
Goosebumps holding that award right there in your hand?
Definitely.
You know, obviously there was a lot of controversy surrounding this song at the beginning, and now that you have a country music award in your hand, what do you have to say to the haters?
Like you said, we hold this in our hand. There's really not anything we need to say. This song was about the fans and the people that loved the song. It wasn't really about people that had other opinions. It was for the fans. It wasn't for the critics. It's a song that people sang, they danced. It was something that people could find in common with each other. And it's been quite a ride to be a part of this phenomenon.
I'm with him on that one.
Now, Billy, did you ever think, we're approaching the 28-year anniversary of Achy Breaky Heart, did you ever think a song would top the success of that song like this one has?
Not really, to be honest. I mean, Achy Breaky was a huge record. And I didn't think anything would ever be quite like that. But this thing has been a wild ride, yeah.
Now, I think you two should do a remix of Achy Breaky Heart.
I've been getting that a lot. You know, I'm down. But we're going to make something original, I think, next.
Oh, okay.
Right?
So you guys are still down to work together and keep it going.
Oh, I love this guy, man. He's a good guy. He's a good man, and also he's a genius, man. He's a thinker. He wasn't thinking like inside the box, outside the box. He was thinking like there is no box, and that's what I say to all the dreamers. Anyone who has a dream, you live life. Don't try to fit in to what's the norm. You go outside and just be an original, and that's what this guy is. He's an original.
How proud would you say you are of Lil Nas X?
Oh, I'm so proud of him. It's like he's like my adopted son, if not my real son. You know what I mean? Like, I love him so much, and he's just a great human being. I love being around him, being in the crowd, and seeing how people gravitate to him and they smile. He's got an electricity and a charisma that's contagious.
I feel like y'all need to hug it out now. Hug it out. Hug it out for us. Yes.
Okay, and there you go on that video and that report. Very cool. They are planning on doing some original music. But I think many of us would love to see a remix of Achy Breaky Heart. Hands up, everyone. Kim and Kourtney Kardashian argue over their kid's birthday party. Let's take a look at that video from Entertainment Tonight.
So have you thought of any ideas for the party? Yeah. Ask her and kind of do it somewhat healthy. Like she was going to have this it's like Candyland, Kourtney. It's not going to be healthy.
But
nobody wants Kourtney.
Candyland is coming between Kim and Kourtney Kardashian on Sunday's episode of Keeping Up with the Kardashians.
Sugar's not healthy, but I'm saying let's do not the nasty stuff with food coloring and all like gross. Give me an example of candy you want. I don't know. I'll have to look into it. I said we could have the organic cotton candy.
Yeah, this all goes down as the sisters plan their joint Candyland-themed birthday party for their daughters, North and Penelope, which, if you'll remember, took place back in June. And as you can see, the party did turn out super cute. But behind the scenes, things clearly were not so pretty. And the theme almost changed last minute.
So switch the theme.
How can you have a candy
is
land
not your brand.
unhealthy-
This is about a kid's party. This is not about your brand. Yeah, but I'm saying what I stand for, not even what is kids' party.
Then
No,
why does
this
your
isn't
car have
what-
leather seats?
Why are you wearing plastic glasses?
What a debacle.
Like, I want a fun kids' party with real candy. Well, that's your problem.
And of course, we see both sides of the argument play out.
I can't believe that Kim isn't willing to compromise at all and that she doesn't feel guilty about giving not only her kids and my kids, but all these kids that are coming to our party so much junk and candy. It's just like, it's such a dated vibe to be like that.
There's just better solutions to things instead of your dated candy that's like literally food coloring that gives people diseases.
But for Kim,
It's like a completely sugar-free, gluten-free, party-free, fun-free zone because Kourtney has decided that it just doesn't make sense, and it really wasn't the theme of what North and Penelope wanted for their birthday.
okay, to be fair, they both make good points, but Kim ended up getting her way.
I don't want to.
sisters might have bigger things to worry about, like Kourtney maybe, possibly, taking a step back from the show.
You mentioned that you might be ready to say goodbye to Keeping Up with the Kardashians. Where are you at on that?
I'm just decided to spend more time as a mom and, put more of my energy there and still, but I'm not saying goodbye.
Right.
But I think you'll have to see more of it on the new season, season 18.
Which is crazy.
Isn't airing yet, but it's being filmed.
Okay, and
Currently,
do you think the show can continue going if you lose a sister?
Yeah, I mean, we definitely love Kourtney and we will miss Kourtney and whatever she decides to do, but people come, people go all the time. This family, feel like it's a revolving door. So Kourtney might leave this week, she'll be back. They all come back.
All right, guys, that is it for today. If you want to keep keeping up with the Kardashians, make sure that you keep it locked to all things ET. Until next time, I'm Katie Krause, and bye for now.
Okay, and there you go on that video and that report. It'll be interesting to see what comes in season 18 of Keeping Up with the Kardashians. And as always, you can watch new episodes of Keeping Up with the Kardashians on the E! Network on Sunday evenings. Teresa addresses her future with husband Joe after Italy trip. Let's take a look at that exclusive video from Entertainment Tonight.
At this point in your life, who is Teresa Giudice?
I'm standing strong. I am who I am. And, I'm confident.
Teresa Giudice has a whole new attitude after her trip to see her estranged husband Joe in Italy, where he's currently awaiting a final decision on his appeal to being deported.
How was the reunion with Joe in Italy?
It was amazing. It really was. Yeah, it was great. A lot of happy tears. It was just like, I was so overwhelmed seeing how happy my daughters were, how happy Joe was. I was like over the moon. It was just great to see them reunite.
Yeah.
After all this time.
I mean, because you hadn't seen him basically in nearly 4 years, because he's been serving jail time for.
I mean, I've
nearly
seen
4
him
years.
I went to go see him, in prison.
Right.
And at the one place we were able to see each other face to face. But then when he went to ICE, he was behind a glass. So that was terrible.
But so you were able to see one another freely without
Yes.
any sort of confinement or
No,
supervision.
he's totally free. That's it. Him now that he's in Italy, he's not on probation, nothing. He's free as can be.
Why are you crying?
Because I'm just happy. I'm happy he's out. We've been through a lot, and I'm just happy he's free.
You said in that interview with Andy that you had to see each other to know where your relationship was standing and how you would move forward. So where are things now?
Well, this trip to Italy was all about the kids. It was all about the kids, being together with their dad and just Joe and I being in a good place, which we were. And we're just taking day by day and see, and, we're going to see what happens. So, we both want each other to be happy, which that's the most important thing. And our both common denominator is our 4 daughters. We just want, of course, we're going to do what it takes to, for the happiness of our daughters. So that's our goal. As long as they're happy, we're happy.
It seems to me that you and Joe, you want to make sure that you're setting your daughters up for success and their happiness, but that the two of you are seemingly done. Do you feel like you are going to sever ties and part ways completely?
I mean, we haven't decided yet. Joe lives 8 hour, it's an 8-hour plane ride in Italy. I live in America. I don't know if that's going to work.
How do you hope your life looks in 5-10 years?
I'll never answer that question. When I started the show, I got asked that question all the time. And I answered it. I never saw myself in prison. Ever. So, now I'll never answer that question ever again. I'll have, I guess goals in my head. that I never want to, and I'll put them out in the universe for myself, but I don't want to just voice them out to just the world. Just because that's how I feel now, just because of what happened to me.
Is one of your hopes maybe to be happily married and reunited with Joe?
One of my hopes is to be happy and in love and to live happily ever after, yes.
With or without Joe?
Exactly. For both of us. And I'm always going to love Joe. He's always going to love me. We're always going to be a family. Our goal is to focus always on our 4 daughters.
Okay, and there you go on that exclusive video. We'll have to see what happens. And now let's take a look at the celebrity birthdays for today, and let's see which celebrities are celebrating a birthday today. And here's a look at those celebrities' birthdays today, and we wish all of those celebrities a wonderful birthday. We hope they had a great birthday today. And that's gonna wrap it up for this evening edition of Entertainment News with Riley King. I hope you all enjoyed watching this Thursday evening edition. I'll see you back here tomorrow night with more Entertainment News with Riley King. Good night and bye.